So just when I started talking about how great Giannis and the Bucks are, this happens.
For a moment, then DeSumu's got it, hits the trailer, Caruso, and a hard foul on Grayson Allen as Caruso hits the deck.
At first glance, this play does not look nearly as dirty as many people make it out to be. The first contest was him trying to block the shot, and then momentum carried to where his right arm ended up pushing off Caruso. Now you could argue that the right arm was intentional and he was trying to push him off in midair, but the play itself was excessive and very unnecessary. And when you look into his history though, it gets worse because he has a history of doing pretty dirty stuff, and when he came into the NBA, many people were questioning why teams were even willing to pick him up in the draft or pick him up for free agency. It was something of a mystery for many because he did do this in the summer league as well.
Here, get him out of the game.
I mean,
thankfully the right verdict was given.
Upon review, the ruling on the floor is a flagrant foul penalty 2. There is significant impact.
I know Bucks fans are booing, and many fans around the league are thinking, well, this is not intentional, this is not him being a dirty player. But when you see him snickering, giggling, whatever you want to call this, after he gets called the flagrant 2, it's like, at this point you can't really feel bad for him. He brought all of this hate to himself, and the league really should look into this. But I'm not the only one saying this, by the way. The Bulls coach came out openly saying this, and obviously Woj tweeted out later on that many in the Bulls staff were outraged at this moment.
And I said this after the game, I think it was against New York and Mitchell Robinson. I think Mitchell Robinson was trying to make a legitimate play on the basketball. It happened to be a flagrant. There's times there's flagrant fouls, but you know, for Alex to be in the air like that, for him to take him down like that, he could have ended his career. And he has a history of this. And that to me was really dangerous. I really hope the league takes a hard look at this.
Now, unfortunately, Alex Caruso was actually severely affected by this fall, that he will most likely require surgery to repair his fractured right wrist. And I, like many people, are just outraged at the situation because it could have been completely avoided. But now there's drama as the Bucks Twitter account tweeted this the next day, and very untimely post by them. The Bulls replied and were also outraged. By the time I got the screenshot, the Bucks account already deleted the tweet. Now most people don't know this, but the Bucks account actually tweets this every morning of a game day, and since it was the second night of a back-to-back, the Bucks just tweeted at the wrong time. And apparently they do this at night as well. How kind of them. Now the Bulls have been firing shots at the Bucks way, and they tweeted this to their former Bulls player Bobby Portis saying, hey, blink twice if you need help. And Bobby Portis' response was actually quite legendary. I have to give it to him. I see Portis is also wild off the court. Speaking of which, he just elbowed Harrison Barnes right here as I was making this video. But the Bulls, it seems like they flew too close to the sun as the Bucks blocked them on Twitter. Yeah, this is just turning into petty drama right now, and I'm all for it, honestly. And so, as we wrap this video up, Alex Caruso is now going to be out from 6 to 8 weeks. Fans have gone to social media to voice their displeasure. Will there be major consequences for Grayson Allen? Will the rivalry between the Bulls and Bucks intensify? Will Bobby Portis make any of this more interesting for us to watch? Find out next time on March 4th in Chicago.